And she had tell me that.
She said Prince Damari.
And I don't know where these knives coming from. I had a knife set,
The kitchen.
but they took the knife set and they gave it to the grandmother, Granny, suspect Granny.
Who is this, Jason?
Dominique
Michael Myers?
Barry. When we moved everything from the apartment to our gone with the knife set to go into the grandmother house with it, giving it to. I was like, this knife set is for Mama Troy. She's not alive anymore, and that woman ain't getting it. I felt like that. I was like, she's not getting this knife set. Anyway, she got a knife set. Barry went and gone and take it in. Like, he's the one bringing it to her. Anyway, the knife's been involved though. Knives. One hole in a knife against that one. I tell you, people don't realize, and I told someone this, years ago. I am not the one to gain a relationship with if you don't want to be honest and have integrity about yourself. Because when you go off into some other bull crap, it's not going to be nice. It's not going to be nice. And I'm not the one doing nothing to you. I don't believe in having a doll. Look, you have one pin left, but we're going to hold on to it. Having a doll.
That's what
and
I did.
Sticking needles
That's what I had to do.
Sticking needles in it. I don't do that.
Sticking needles in what?
You stick needles into your own self.
A
when
voodoo
you do,
doll?
Yeah, people do that to them. When bad things happening to them, they don't feel like that.
Oh my gosh, that's weird. That's like Chucky.
Yeah, people just do that. Like when I broke my arm, the people say that somebody does that to me. And
oh no.
They had a thing and they took my arm and broke it off the doll. Next minute I fell and broke it. I said, my son born out. Yeah, people.
I think Ishan said that, yeah.
I said, born out them thing. Them thing is just extinguished. Born out. So, but anyway, look, you could use this for art, my creative activities class. We're gonna be doing stuff, and I gotta save these things. Yeah, fire. So that's a big case. Look at this. That's different outlets. Different things you could charge. That's neat. You need any of these? So Shalanda is at her wit's end, basically. She may call you. She may call.
That's her decision. She decided that. I was sad when you guys would come up here and get me in the very beginning.
Yeah.
She said that she would if anything happened.
You
and I wanted to
come back, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And she wouldn't come. You guys wouldn't come. Come get me.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have a car. She the one had it. I think she had a Jaguar at the time.
That's why I'm like, she's for herself.
Yeah, she is for herself.
Because you guys could have taken a weekend and come and get me.
Where was I in Alabama at the time?
This was in 2021.
I was just starting the program.
This was in the fall of 21.
I was at
Well, I guess it was in the summer too, though.
yeah. I was doing my program and I was actually getting ready to go to Alabama. What is that outside? Yeah.
You was in Texas? And so what did you say to Fire when she called you?
I see the bird. Yeah. That's why I said I went out of my way for Shalanda, and this is what she ended up falling into and doing, and not standing up for herself. And I realized that she can't stand up for nobody. She can't even stand up for herself. And I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
Considering that she was in a relationship with you, so your children should matter as much to her as you.
Yeah.
And that doesn't seem like the case.
No, and it's not the case with this girl. She with, cause the girl got 5 children. And Shalanda don't care about them children. She could care less. She only care about herself. Cause she told me the girl told her she's selfish. And I said, she gonna find out about you. Something Prince DeMarie want to tell me. I don't know what it is, but it's something to do with Shalanda. None of them can stay with me ever again. My son is with me now, and he's a pit bull mixed with a, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure him out.
It's not that. I didn't know all of this. I didn't know that Fire wanted to come back.
I called Shalanda. We had text Shalanda cousin to see if we could get. I don't know what had happened that we couldn't.
You guys wanted me to meet her cousin and like.
To meet halfway, it was a long drive. That's why it was. I think for Shalanda, she said it was a long drive. It's gonna take two days or something. We're gonna have to stop.
Yeah, but that's an excuse.
Because she went to get her a dog from Missouri. She drive all the way from she drove there to get this Rottweiler that she named Queen. That she named Queen. He's not having a he have to breathe because he getting upset. Yeah, but those things are the past. I have to focus on today because those things could get you upset. Because when I told Pop, when I had told Pop I'm sorry what I did in the past, he was like, them thing done gone. He was like, you don't live, he said, man, that thing is over. You know what I mean? He was like, move on.
I don't want to talk about it, that's why.
I think that's what it is. He don't want he don't want to talk about it. This mashup. So he
wasn't emotional.
no, he wasn't a person that would want to talk about stuff. That's why I was telling Tissa talk about fellatio. I say it's sucking your dick.
Okay, goodness.
He don't want to hear it. He
Why
said,
do you say it like that?
He said I'm too brutal.
You're too vulgar.
No, he said too vulgar.
I'm too ghetto. I'm too. What's that one meme?
I gotta go. Why? I'm too.
No, it's early in the morning, Fire. Like 5 o'clock in the morning. Because let's talking about.
No, you was bringing it up, and I said that's what it is.
But I didn't say that. I alluded to it.
What was just bringing it up?
Huh? He was talking about the
What context?
that a girl did that to him.
I said it was my first time getting that.
His first time doing that. Somebody doing that. A girl. And I said, it's okay, you could talk about it. That's what it is. And he said, I too vulgar so early in the morning. But
person he just met.
yeah, that's why I said you just met someone and they so
I didn't just met
they're
them.
doing so
I've been talking
doing
to
something
them.
like that so intimate with you in their mouth that they don't eat with. And they, taking
Okay,
a part of you into the- you know what I mean? It's like-
goodness.
let me go to walk, yeah. Cause them children they'll be involved in them thing. The one girl ain't come to class. Okay, my software is complete. Okay.
What time is your class?
My class is at 9, but I have to go to my office and get a little PowerPoint to get her to, do.
It's 7:19.
And I got carrying, let me see how much of them in the class. 5. I'm not carrying all of that. I'm packing my bag here.
Come on, let's go outside. We got poop. You ain't poop yet. You ain't poop for the day. I'll poop you.
I thought you said he pooped just now, this is sad.
No, you pee.
Okay, let me get this thing they're gonna stick on to the. You ready? No, where is my binder? I left it at my office?
Let's just go. Let's see.
I left my binder in my office. You see my binder out there? It's not out there?
It's cold. Why is it so cold?
My binder is in my office. I have to go. Because I'm going to have them gluing something. They're going to glue the pies and do a pie activity. Let me get my laptop. See, when I'm dealing with Tissisat and his memories of the past, it'll distract me from packing up my stuff. I'll be like, I forgot this, I forgot that. Ah!
What happened?
And it's a hard road.
It's cold.
It's a very hard road.
What's a hard road?
Moving forward from the past.
Yeah.
Get them stuff in the trunk for me, please. This is how them stuff in the trunk. I need them.
Okay.
Please.
I just feel like I realized that I have to move on.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I don't feel like I was helped when I wanted help.
Yeah.
And it's kinda dragged on until now.
What is in the trunk?
Isn't there stuff in the trunk?
No.
Empty?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking for the dry erase markers for that board. They took my dry erase markers. I have them. I have them. They're in my office.
To where, it's gonna be a little tough. Because it's been, so many years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
When it probably would have ended if I was just rescued.
Yeah. With you and Chaz.
Yeah, because then it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be the bad one, But it's okay.
Yeah, it's I look at it as it is what it is and it is where it is. I think that our parents make choices sometimes. Like I feel if choices were made with me, I would have certain things wouldn't have been. You know, I can't hold them. They knew what they did when they did the best that they could. And I have to live every day knowing that my son is not here. He's how he came to this earth and how he left is two different ways. And that's yeah. And that's why Tissison have a right to feel the way he feel about what he feel. I can't tell him he can't feel that way.
I still have to be respectful.
You know, I mean, I tell him all it is being respectful. That's it. You gonna talk to me about how you feel, but you're gonna be talking to me in a respectful way. You're gonna say, you know what, you wasn't there for me when I needed you, and I gotta tell you now that I'm an adult.